Do you remember the days when the Prius was cool? When stars and starlets would sneak out of their SUVs and limos to take a Prius to the Oscars? Well, those days are gone. The paparazzi-pleasing Prius is now exactly what a Toyota should be. Nice, normal, fuel-efficient, and normal. Did I say normal? Well, it is. It's normal. And you can't lick normal, if you know what I mean. And of course, Toyota tried to make the new Prius all edgy or goth or whatever kids call cool these days, and it is a bit odd, especially if you look at it from this angle, or this angle, or this. Even so what? Everyone knows it's a Prius, and everyone knows what a Prius is. Technology lovers would love to define the Prius by its battery, which, by the way, is worth $250 should you decide to return it back to Toyota once the car is trashed. But it's the brakes that are the real innovation. Without the brakes recharging the battery, the Prius simply wouldn't work. It wouldn't get anywhere near as good gas mileage. The planet would have been doomed. Of course, regenerative braking means brakes that are as mushy as vanilla ice cream and as grabby as Velcro on cashmere. To be fair, the current generation's brakes feel better than Gen 2, but they still feel weird. And so what? They work. What is it the Bush said? Mission accomplished? Now, one of the things that this newest Prius does is it parks itself. I've got a theory that there's sometimes a little bit too much technology involved in these cars, so let's give it a shot. Here we go. We're going to drive up and park between this yellow cab Prius and this yellow school bus. And let's see how easy it is to hit this parking space, okay? This is where I would normally park if I were doing this manually. We put it in reverse, which is what they tell me to do. Then push this button that I want to parallel park. Steering position is now straight. Turn the steering wheel to the right. Steering wheel to the right. I want to go in this space right there. I think that's okay. Hit OK. Start after moving slightly forward. Why do I have to move slightly forward? All right, well, let's move slightly forward. My God, is that incessant beeping. Really annoying. All right. Beep some more at me. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. Parking ourselves. Steering wheel moving as if by magic. Pulling into the parking spot. And here we go. We are
the guidance is finished.
Parked. And it did work, but I gotta tell you, it is annoying, and I bet you I could have done that about 3 times as fast myself. So, maybe that's a feature I could certainly learn to live without. You know how a sports sedan makes you feel connected to the road, like you're one with your machine? You do? Well, the Prius's steering is like a Swedish leading man, distant and detached. My son has a PlayStation game with more tactile feel. But you know what? Who cares? The Prius 3 offers more thrills, and I'm doing air quotes right now, to its Gen C customer than Call of Duty. Does your Xbox have an itty-bitty joystick like this? I don't think so. Is it important? No, not really. You kind of get used to it after a while. And just in case you're wondering, I got 46.3 mpg. That's enough to drive from here to Rio and back 4,567 times, roughly. And that's really incredible, unless you're a Gen 2 Prius driver, in which case it just seems normal. So what's wrong with the new Toyota Prius? Nothing really. It's better than the old one in every way, but it's pretty much the same as the old one in every way. Drivers looking for the thrill of the new will have to look elsewhere, but drivers looking for the technological tour de force, only better, are in for a real treat. Vanilla ice cream, anyone?